What's up, everyone, and welcome back to Movie Raised.
Placing two amazing people together in a movie appears to be a perfect match, but in reality, it doesn't always work out so well. And while many of these celebrities were forced to deal with the director's wishes and show affection on camera to follow the plot, some of them aren't too thrilled about it. Let's find out which actors hated kissing their co-stars. Let's start with Jason Segel and Alyson Hannigan, A.K.A. Lily and Marshall. The relationship between Lily and Marshall from How I Met Your Mother is regarded as one of the best and most ideal relationships in all of television. Even though they've been together for a long time and were college sweethearts, they are constantly affectionate and supportive of one another. Even when their friendship groups delve into crazy drama daily, Jason Segel and Alyson didn't have much fun kissing. Despite convincingly portraying two people who are deeply in love, Alyson's issue was more specifically with kissing Jason. Alyson couldn't stand his smoking, so on days that they had to kiss, he owed her $10 for each cigarette he smoked. He owed her $200 as the first day's end. And since we're talking about bad breath, here are Liam Hemsworth and Jennifer Lawrence. It goes without saying that kissing someone you don't get along with is an awful experience, but on the other end of the scope, kissing someone you're close friends with can also be an uncomfortable and awkward ordeal. On the set of Hunger Games, Jennifer Lawrence and Liam Hemsworth's awkward kissing experience was caused by love rather than hate. Anytime I had to kiss Jennifer was pretty uncomfortable. She was one of my best friends, I love her, but if we had a kissing scene, she would make a point of eating garlic or tuna fish or something that was disgusting, Hemsworth said. Thanks to Katniss ultimately choosing PITT over Gale's romantic rival, Lawrence and Hemsworth had to kiss less and less as the movie progressed. Kristen Stewart and Taylor Lautner. Most actresses are only required to kiss one leading man per film, but if you end up in a popular teen romance, there's a good chance a love triangle will be involved. As viewers race to find out which couple is destined to become canon, you'll probably have to kiss several men per installment. That is exactly what happened to Kristen Stewart, who had to repeatedly kiss both her real boyfriend, Robert Pattinson at the time, and her close friend, Taylor Lautner, over the course of 5 Twilight films. Her objection to Lautner's kissing had more to do with character integrity than most of the actors on this list, because in her opinion it was so against everything that Bella's always been. Before we move on to Ryan Gosling and Rachel McAdams, we wanted to let you know that it's time for you to smash that like button if you haven't done it already. While this movie was being made, Gosling tried his best to have McAdams fired despite the fact that we all thought they had a genuine connection. They were really hating each other while the movie was being made, which is probably why they came off as such believable lovers. Kissing scenes were extremely difficult for them because they didn't even like being in the same room together, especially given that there are a lot of kissing scenes. Even though they didn't get along while the movie was being made, the two later started dating in real life. It appears that some of their filming-related frustrations may have been an attempt to mask their true feelings for one another. Ian Somerhalder and Nina Dobrev. Fans were left wanting more rainy smooches from the stars after Ian Somerhalder and Nina Dobrev shared a steamy kiss in the rain as Damon and Alina on The Vampire Diaries, but both declined. According to the actor, his jaw muscles froze up because the temperature was below 30 degrees at the time. Additionally, according to sources, neither Nina nor Ian was anticipating the kiss. Instead, it was the assurance that the show would soon come to an end that convinced them to swallow their pride and go for it. Given that they are both actors in the business, they were both aware of what could occur when their relationship ended. Even though the scene is obviously stilted, most devoted fans won't even notice. Jennifer Lawrence and Bradley Cooper. When Jennifer Lawrence was paired up with Bradley Cooper once more in the historical drama Serena, millions of people were envious. The planned passionate kiss between Lawrence and Cooper's characters didn't quite turn out as planned. Lawrence couldn't help but criticize Cooper's kissing technique, despite the fact that they had previously collaborated. She revealed that Cooper was a wet kisser, which surprised her co-star. He claimed that was something you don't really want to hear and that it was not a compliment. While there may be something to be said about his kissing style, Lawrence may not be the one to speak up when it comes to kissing their Hollywood co-stars. Cooper wasn't the only co-star she's had difficulties kissing, and he isn't likely to be the last either. Rupert Grint and Emma Watson. Rupert and Emma had become very close when they grew up next to each other while filming the Harry Potter movies. However, they weren't in a relationship, rather they were more like best friends. They even compared their bond to that of a brother and sister. When they were scheduled to shoot a kissing scene together towards the end of the movie series, their relationship became more complicated. Both actors found it very challenging, especially Grint, who described kissing her as very surreal. He acknowledges that because of their bond, but he can no longer watch those scenes involving himself and Emma Watson. But his co-star didn't feel any different after kissing Grint, and Watson admitted that kissing him was the weirdest. Kate Winslet and Leonardo DiCaprio. The chemistry between Kate Winslet and Leonardo DiCaprio is well known, and the two gave Titanic such passionate and moving performances that it later became regarded as one of the greatest love stories in cinema history. Winslet, however, had to deal with the fact that there are many variables that can turn on-screen kisses from natural and effortless to stilted and awkward. Kate Winslet recalled that it was more that neither Sam nor Leo seemed the slightest bit bothered. When DiCaprio and Winslet had to share a close embrace on camera while shooting Revolutionary Road in front of her then-husband, the movie's director, Sam Mendes. Despite everyone else in the room appearing to be focused on taking the shot, she had the impression that she was the only one having trouble with this. Kirsten Dunst and Brad Pitt. Kirsten Dunst was cast alongside Brad Pitt in the horror film Interview with the Vampire when she was just 11 years old. It was a significant moment for Kirsten Dunst because she got to kiss Brad Pitt. Pitt was an adult, while she was not. So while for most people that would have been an amazing experience, for her it was upsetting. It was only a peck, but it had a big impact on her feelings about romance after that. She explained that she would wait another 5 years before kissing anyone else because she found it repulsive to have kissed Brad Pitt. It seemed to deter her from looking for love, and she waited until she turned 16 to kiss somebody else. Jenna Ortega and Hunter DOOHAN. Although the love triangle involving Jenna and Hunter on Wednesday may have already evolved on the show, Ortega may not be completely in favor of it. She has even stated that she will try to stop it from happening in the future. Nobody wants to see Wednesday involved in a love triangle. She pointed out that they would want to see her torturing people. Jenna also disclosed that she was initially informed that the plot of the story did not necessarily involve a love triangle. Given that the both of them shared photos of one another on Instagram and have continued to encourage one another in social media, Jenna and Hunter are unquestionably a successful pair of co-stars turned friends. There may be more romance in store, even if it's one-sided as season 2 is on the way. Which actor who felt uncomfortable kissing their co-star surprised you the most? You can tell us in the comments section down below. If you'd like more videos like these, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon so you'll never miss any of them. And as always, thanks for watching, guys.